Hey guys, so welcome back to another video for Algebra 1, and I'm going to preface this before because I think that a lot of you will be like, oh, he doesn't take showers or he doesn't change or whatever. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to record the rest of the week actually in one day. So last time I checked I had over 30 subscribers, so yeah, moving on up. Soon enough, I'll get to maybe like 36 or something crazy. In a week and a half, I will have as many subscribers as I would have uploaded videos by the end of Friday. Because I would have uploaded 33 videos. Okay, so I think it's actually a lot easier to do it that way, because then I can just like keep going and keep going and keep going, and then I could just put it on my phone. By the way, I'm not editing anything. I don't understand how people are like, no, you're editing. No, what I do is I record little pieces on my phone, and then when I'm going to go make a bigger video, my phone literally makes the transitions and everything, and then the phone takes a little bit like saving the video, and then all I do is I put share to YouTube, and it uploads the video, and that's that. I thought it was going to be way harder, but it's not. And I'm not going to edit that. Anyway, so having said that, let's get to lesson 101, which is going to be super easy. It's going to be solving multi-step absolute value inequalities. And as you know, I already have my calculator, so we can actually go into deeper things that I need to teach you the calculator, which is going to be, I think, two-dimensional things with the inequalities. I think I already went over that, but without further ado, let's just get into it. Oh yeah. Okay, in example 1 we have 2, A and B, and so this is A, this is B. By the way, this is not 21 times 1 plus 3 is less than 11, okay? This is 2's absolute value of x plus 3 is less than 11, all right? For some of you that, might not get it, the problem seems to be a little bit taller than what it is, but it's not really that tall. I think everybody can see it. So it's 2 absolute value of x plus 3 is less than 11. So obviously how you're going to solve is pretty easy. You're going to subtract 3 on both sides, so it's going to become 2 absolute value of x less than, if you subtract 3 from 11, or 11 from 3, I mean, you're going to get an 8. And then you're going to divide by 2 on both sides. And you get absolute value of x equals less than 4. And as you know, we have to have two little things right here. X is less than 4, and negative x is less than 4. So we know that x is going to be less than 4, because that doesn't really change. But in here, because you're dividing by -1, you're going to switch the inequality, and so it's going to be x is greater than -4. And so if we draw the number line, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? -4 and 4. Then obviously it's going to be open circle for both. And x is going to be less than 4, so less is going to be over here going to the left. And x is greater than -4, so it's going to look like that. Yay. I'm just trying to connect it. There you go. That's the first part of example 1. Pretty simple. Now we have absolute value of x over 5 minus 4 is less than -2. I don't know why I rewrote it, so I'm just going to erase this part right here. And then I'm going to add 4 to the other side, so it's going to be greater than 2, because -2 plus 4 is going to be positive 2. Then I'm going to multiply times 5 on both sides. Absolute value of x is going to be greater than 10, and so x is greater than 10, and negative x is greater than 10. And so because, again, what we did here, we are going to divide by -1, and so we have to flip the inequality, and so in here it'd be x is greater than 10, but x is also less than -10. And so in here it would look a little bit different. 0. I'm going to say this is 5, this is 10, this is negative 5, this is negative 10. It's going to be open, and this is going to be open. Because x is greater than 10, it will go this way. Again, the arrow is going that way, it goes that way, and look, the arrow is going that way, it goes that way. So right here, I have the first example finished. It's actually pretty simple. All right, moving on to example 2, which only has one part. So example 2 is absolute value of x plus 5 minus 1 greater than 7. And so in here, what we're going to do is we're going to have absolute value of x plus 5 is greater than, because we added, is going to be 8, okay? And so then we're going to have x, positive x, plus 5 is greater than 8, and negative x plus 5 is greater than 8. Booyah! And so in here, we're going to subtract 5 from here, so it's going to be x is going to be greater than 3. That one's pretty easy. And here we have to distribute the negative. Don't forget to distribute the negative. Negative x minus 5 is greater than 8. Okay, so because we moved it over here, it's going to be positive. Okay, because it's going to be 13. Because what I'm trying to say is that the negative 5 you have to add to both sides. So it's going to be negative x greater than 13, positive 13. Okay, and then x is going to be less than negative 13. Okay, so that's what you get here. And so you draw the number line. 0, 1, 2, 3, 5. And if this is 5, right? This is going to be 3 right here. And so x is greater than 3. Booyah. 3. And in here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have negative 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, negative 10. Oops. It's a beautiful number right there, negative 10. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, negative 15. And so 13 is going to be right here. Open circle is going to go that way. By the way, I'm going to make sure that you understand this open circle, okay? So that you guys don't get confused. Open circle, negative 13. I don't know, that looked like a negative 1m. Negative 13. Oh yeah. So negative 13, and that's example 2. Pretty easy. All right, in example 3, it has 2 parts, but I'm gonna do that in. I'm gonna do this one, 3a in here, and then I'm gonna come back and do 3b, and that would be it for this lesson. Hooray! We'll be done with the lesson for Tuesday. So, what I'm going to do is obviously subtract 12 on both sides right here. And so I'm left with x 3 minus 2 inside the absolute value sign. Okay, it's going to be less than or equal to 7. Okay. And that's pretty much it before we split it into the positive and the negative. So the positive is going to be x plus 3 minus 2 is less than or equal to 7. So let's just do this one first, and then we'll worry about the other one. So in here, we're going to add the 2 on both sides. X over 3 is less than 9. And so then we're going to multiply. Yeah, that's right. We're going to multiply by 3 on both sides. Is less than or equal to 27. Oh, beautiful. Small number for my number line, because why not, huh? And then we have the negative x minus 3 minus 2 less than 7. So the negative gets flip, flip. It gets flip, flip, as you just heard. And so after you distribute, it's going to be negative x over 3 plus 2 is less than or equal to 7. But then you're going to move it around, right? You're going to subtract it. So it's going to be negative x over 3. It's going to be less than or equal to 5. And then we're going to multiply by negative 3 on both sides. Oh yeah, because why not make it super big numbers in my number line? Great. And so obviously because I'm multiplying by negative, it will switch my inequality sign. And so this would be negative 15. Oh, beautiful line. You see, from x less than or equal to 27 to x is greater than or equal to negative 15. And so my number line, I'm going to have a 0. And I'm going to go by 5s because it's just the easiest way. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So I'll put 25 and probably put a marker in 20 and 10 so that we understand it's every 5. And then we're going to have 30. And so in here, 1, 2, 3, 4, we're going to have 28 right there. Boom. I mean 27, not 28. 27. Yay, 27. And then in here is going to be negative 5. I don't know why I put that one, but it doesn't matter. Negative 10, negative 15. All right, so negative 15. And that one is going to be just right there, smack right there. All right, and so x is greater than or equal to 15. That's why it's closed circle. And it's going to be less than or equal to 27, and that would be my answer. So it's not just the x's over here, less than or equal to or greater than or equal to is the number line as well. And that would be example 3a. I'm excited because there's only one more, and then I'm finished with this lesson. And finally, for lesson 101, we're going to subtract 5 on both sides. So we're going to have absolute value of 2x plus 1. Greater than or equal to 3 because 8 minus 5 is 3. Well, crazy, right? And so then we have 2x plus 1. It's greater than or equal to 3. Right? And so we're going to do 2x is greater than or equal to 2. Okay? Why 2? Because we subtracted 1 on both. Aye. The eraser fell. I'm back. It came back. All right, so then we divide by 2 on both sides, and x is greater than 1. Yes. Okay, and then the other one, it's going to be negative 2x plus 1 greater than or equal to 3. And so it's going to be negative 2x minus 1 greater than or equal to 3. And so we're going to add the 3 here, negative 2x. It's going to be greater than or equal to negative, not negative 4. I was just jumping the gun. Sorry. This is going to be 4. Then I divide by negative 2 on both sides. And obviously, I'm going to flip the sign because I can. No, because I have to. Not because I can. And then it's going to be easier numbers. I love the numbers that are not too far away from the 0, which are negative 2 and 1. And so x is greater than 1. So don't forget to really fill it in. And negative 2. Oh, yeah. Negative 2. And so x is going to be greater than negative 1 and less than or equal to negative 2. And that would be it for this lesson. All right. I hope you like it. As you know, merch is coming, but, because of the shipments and everything being so slow, I'll let you guys know. Maybe it'll be 2021 before we get the merch, but, tiny rulers and other things are going to be obviously available. I'll let you guys know. But in the meantime, just enjoy this awesome video, and I hope you liked it. Comment, subscribe, and whatnot. And don't dare dislike it. I'm going to fail you if I find out who it is. All right, bye.